Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Porter is out there with Murray, and it's Gordon in at the small forward position. And for the Mavericks, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Hardaway, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. Now here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Doncic with it. Outguarded by Murray. Shot clock at 6. He gets it in there. Eldors, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out in this one tonight?
Boy, what a classic low post, strength-on-strength contest we are in for tonight. Now, that's more the exception than the norm these days. I'll tell you what, you give me some skilled big men on the box doing work, I'm all about that.
Here's Finney-Smith. No good from outside.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Gordon dishes to Porter. Over Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Jokic. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Fires, high post. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Murray against Doncic. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the amazing athleticism of Murray just taking off towards the rim for the jam.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Hardaway from outside. Millsap with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Murray with the ball. And that one's good by Porter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Doncic with it. Kleber finds Doncic. A pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, go get it, big fella. Porzingis with the skyscraper.
Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by Jokic. From deep three-point range, and that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got 5.
Well, the Slovenian delivers from deep. Luka Doncic lets his outside shooting set up the rest of his well-rounded offensive game.
Now, here's Millsap. From deep. It's hauled in by Porzingis. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Leading by 5. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. For 3, Murray. And another miss by Denver. Mavericks leading by 7. Here's Doncic, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He has 7.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
2 points. That one goes.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big men. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Now here's Brunson. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now Barton. Morris, left side, all alone. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 8. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Josh Richardson out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Melli in at the 4. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Passes it to Brunson. Back to Richardson. Ball's knocked loose. 6 to shoot. Inside, here's Melli. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Melli's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs. And here is Morris. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Brunson. And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Mavericks leading by 10. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. It's Redick on the wing. He can't get that one to fall. And the Nuggets going the other way. Barton, wide open. He fires. They get it back.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Richardson. Denver getting their last shot to go. Back to Brunson. Richardson finds Brunson. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Nuggets trail by 8. On the wing, Green. There's the pass to Barton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
A nice shot by Melli.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Morris. Dishes it to Green. Back to Morris. And there's the feed to McGee. Powell with the steal. Redick with it. Now guarded by Barton. And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul. Now here's Here's Reddick, guarded closely. Stolen by McGee.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
Morris inside. Brunson covering. And again, Denver no good. Dallas leading by 8. Richardson kicks to Brunson. Pass to Powell. Back to Brunson. Over Green. Green with the block. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Dozier. That shot misses. Great D that time from Reddick. Brunson the pass to Powell. Stolen by McGee. Here's Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Outside Gordon. Murray outside. Gordon the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Doncic. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Jokic. 30 seconds left in the first half. Here's Doncic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Exploiting the opposing defense in the paint here. That they've set up shop down in there this second quarter, and boy, are they cashing in.
There's so much to like about Luka Doncic, but perhaps the best thing is he can contribute in every aspect of the game. Scoring, rebounding, passing, you name it.
Now here's Millsap. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 12 points and 2 assists. And that'll...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Denver. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Porter is out there with Murray. And it's Gordon in at the small forward.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
To the paint, here's Finney-Smith, and it's blocked by Gordon.
How about the timing of Aaron Gordon? This guy has got the ability to rise up and send it back.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And love seeing Murray take it strong to the rack. A phenomenal finisher inside.
Doncic feeling it out. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Floats it up for Jokic. Porzingis with the steal. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And Kleber slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
On the wing, Porter. It's good. Now just a 2-point Maverick lead.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Here's Doncic. And he could not get that. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Murray dishes to Porter. He kicks to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Jokic has got 5 now.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Doncic passes to Kleber, and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Here's Brunson. No points in the game yet for him. Richardson outside. And that one drops. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here is Morris. Lays it up off the glass. Morris has got the lead back up to 1 now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
It's Powell on the wing. The pass to Melly. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Here's Brunson. Passes it to Melly. Powell trying to free himself up. The layup off target. For Denver, they've got nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Brunson, good. Morris with the ball. Here's Green. Misses. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's Dallas up 2. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They've got Dwight Powell, Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Melly in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And stolen by Richardson. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Here's Morris. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Here's Brunson. Bucket is good. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Here's Morris. The Mavericks pull it in. Now the Mavericks moving it up. It's Richardson on the wing. Martin defending. Richardson, no luck. The Nuggets trail by 5. Here's McGee. Powell pulls it in. And the foul on Will Barton. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Brunson scanning the floor. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
A high percentage look from Powell there. He's perfect fit for this team.
For Denver, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. All stops.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
A nice shot by Melly.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Brunson against Morris. Pass to Barton. Back to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McGee. Morris trying to free himself up, and the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from McGee, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Doncic against Murray. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely over Murray. And it's Denver with the rebound. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Gordon's running. Outside for Murray. Floats it up for Millsap. That shot off. Mavericks leading by 7. Hardaway with a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. The dish to Millsap. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Millsap going for the W. He's looking focused.
On the free throw, no good. The Mavericks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. Or of 9. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, don't get caught up in the long-range shooting. Hardaway Jr. has that in-between game. Really nice shot.
Murray surveying the D to the middle. Jokic, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Free throw, good. Jokic. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Now, Doncic. Kleba up top. Pass to Finney-Smith. Murray against Doncic. Porter pulls it in.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Here is Porter. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Murray for 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
presentation of the NBA.
A stunning view of the moon. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Ivica Zubac. Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the 2 spot. And for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. Now, here's Doncic. Porzingis at the elbow. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. No good from Finney Smith. And here's Beverley. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
And Bones, he stands just 6'1", but Patrick Beverley rebounds like a forward.
The fact that he's going to bring it mentally, GA, I mean, that's the huge advantage. I think if you're in the opposing locker room and you know you're going to get on the floor, Patrick Beverley is going to be right in your jock for every minute that you're going to be competing against him.
Porzingis can't hit.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And here are the Mavericks now. Here's Doncic. Offensive rebound. Back to Kleber. Out left to the wing. Second shot opportunity. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Doncic against Beverly. Pass to George. And oh, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow.
Paul George dunk contest? He's maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
Doncic against Beverly. And the dunk by Doncic.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Beverly following the score by Dallas. Here's George. Porzingis with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Hardaway. Bounce pass, Porzingis. Doncic passes to Hardaway. A step back shot here. And it's Doncic missing. Morris inside. Kleber on him. Morris, no good. Mavericks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Finney Smith. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Now, Doncic. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Beverly. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And a deep three from George. And the Clippers miss again.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
It's good on the putback. Kleber's got 6.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's George. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it, and just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. Outside Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. His three-pointers off the mark. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 5. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Hardaway. The putback.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
George looking around. Morris passes to George. Over Hardaway. Off the mark from 16 feet out. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So for the Clippers right now, they've got Batum, Reggie Jackson out there with Kennard, and it's Ibaka, and it's man in at the 3 spot. Now here's Powell. Gets a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Powell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs. Jackson kicks to Ibaka. Passes it to Kennard. Outside Jackson. The Clippers need to get off a shot, and Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, leaving nothing to chance there. Ibaka goes up strong and finishes with a little attitude.
Runs in the pass to Reddick. Here's Melly. A pass to Brunson. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jackson finds Ibaka. Here's Man, covered by Reddick. Man passes to Jackson. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Mavericks leading by 7. Here's Richardson. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Awesome seeing Richardson get a little tricky with the ball. Some fancy moves there.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Clippers with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Outside, Batum. Here's Ibaka. Misses in close.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Richardson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Reggie Jackson. And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. No problems knocking that one down. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
So money on the catch and shoot. I don't know what the defense is doing there, giving Kawhi that shot.
Runs in the pass to Richardson. Back to Brunson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
1:27 left in the second quarter. Here's George. Leonard looking over the floor. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Just remarkable what he's able to do. Leonard, with a guy draped all over him, still able to convert.
Mavericks leading by 10. And here's Brunson. Pass to Melo. Richardson outside. Now Brunson goes back up. Richardson, no luck. Clippers trail by 10. Here's George, and the lead is down inside single digits. He's got 6.
You know, a lot of times we talk about good passing, but accurate passing is a huge quality of a good pass, and Leonard did it there.
Reddick for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Leonard kicks to Morris. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Leonard with the steal. Inside. No good from Zubac.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite.
And that concludes the first half. Mavericks lead by 11. Don't go anywhere, folks.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports. Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They lead by 11. And that's...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the small 4. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Finney Smith. Back to Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. The leader, count that bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Morris with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. And it's Leonard missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Kleba. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Dallas, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Now, here's George. He's got 9. Over Hardaway. Bank shot. No good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Porzingis passes to Doncic. And that one drops for him. Doncic has got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas.
At 7-3, Porzingis with no trouble seeing over the defense. Excellent pass and a very unselfish play.
Outside, George from deep. No good. Shot missing. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Over in the corner, Doncic. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Morris kicks to Zubac. It's George on the wing, guarded by Hardaway. Here's Beverly. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. From deep three-point range, Doncic, no good.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Kennard, the pass to Batum. Back to Kennard. Passes it to Mann. Now Kennard. Launches it. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Hardaway. Rebounded by Jackson.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Doncic with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. Shot from the wing. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
It's Jackson with the drive. The Mavericks pull it in. Kleber's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's the fast break. Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
And with a monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Dallas.
1:04 left in the third quarter. Kleber, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Kleber's got 10 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The pass to Kennard. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Finney-Smith kicks to Porzingis. 32 seconds left in the third. And here's Doncic from the arc. They get it back. Porzingis on the foul. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Doncic against Jackson. Kennard, the pass to Batum, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Maverick. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for the Clippers right now, we've got Luke Kennard. Batum is out there with Ibaka. And there's Jackson, and it's man in at the small forward. Here's Ibaka, lays it up off the glass. Ibaka's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Clippers.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Mavericks leading by 17. Brunson with it. Kicks it out to Richardson. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Kennard. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Melly. He kicks it to Powell. It's stolen by Ibaka. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Kept alive. Pass to Kennard. Passes it to Man. 5 to shoot.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Now the pass to Man. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Here's Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Plenty of space. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Pass to Beverly. And here is Morris. It's George on the wing. Back to Morris. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. George, no good. Dallas leading by 15. Here's Kleba. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kawhi Leonard. And that one falls for Kleba. So he gets them both. Clippers trail by 17.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Outside, George lets it go with a 3. And the Clippers miss again. Dallas shooting here about 46% for the game. On to Hardaway. Doncic against Zubac. A pass to Porzingis.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Outside, George passes through Leonard from outside the arc. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Dallas.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Luka Doncic.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Outside Leonard. Offline with his 3. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And here's George. The pass to Zubac. Outside, George. 6 on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Leonard with the steal. Morris outside. From deep. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining. A stunning view of the moon. Now it's
Well, guys,
He's certainly come a long way, DA. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Yusuf Nurkic. Jones is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Powell in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Mavericks, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Luka Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Doncic. Puts one up from 19. They get it again. That shot off. And now Portland on the break. Lillard with the ball. And the dunk by Covington.
That's right on the money from Lillard. That's how you finish a possession.
Dallas with the ball. Here's Doncic. And tonight, a battle between conference rivals. These teams, Brent, know each other very well.
There are very few surprises for either opponent tonight in this game, Kevin. I think they actually send Christmas cards to one another. They know each other that well. Who is going to execute when it matters? That's going to be the difference.
That one misses. From about 19 feet, connects, the jumper drops. Doncic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here is Hardaway. Nurkic with the steal. Inside, Powell. Nurkic finds Powell, and Nurkic gets it to go.
Yeah, when Nurkic goes across the lane, they're hard to get him out of the way, and he collects the offensive rebound.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Doncic against Lillard, and Doncic throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Powell following the score by Dallas. Three-pointer, Lillard. Another shot. Knocks it loose. Doncic with it. He's got 6. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Lillard dishes to Powell. Launches a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Passes it to Finney-Smith. Now here's Porzingis. Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. Hardaway. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. Feels like he could score from anywhere.
Lillard against Doncic. High post shot. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Off target from three-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Lillard scanning the floor. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Pass to Nurkic. Porzingis with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Lillard against Doncic. Jones kicks to Lillard. Goes up with a stripe. That's good on the jump shot. Lillard's got 7 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
On the wing, Hardaway. And the pass to Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Pop pass to Porzingis. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Lillard, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 9 points in the game so far.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
From deep three-point range, Doncic, no good. It'll count. Not going to go that time. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. He finishes. Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have range, but Damian...
When I'm training in the summer.
The team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Richardson. J.J. Redick is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Melli in at the power forward position. Here's Melli. And it's blocked. Here's Simons. Basket counts. Simons has got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Brunson. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's McCollum. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. Defense right on him. Here's Brunson. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Powell with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Back to Brunson. Richardson kicks to Brunson. But they recover it. Dallas again missing. And Portland with another turnover here. The Mavericks have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Redick way outside. A nice shot by Melly.
Yeah, Redick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
McCollum outside. The long distance three is buried. McCollum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. In the corner, it's Richardson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Canner. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. McCollum outside. And Canner throws it down.
I know CJ plays the two-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Here's Richardson. Can't get it to fall. Trailblazers leading by 8. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And so here's Portland. Anthony, the pass to McCollum. 1:53 left in the second quarter. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Lillard from outside. They get the rebound.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And so here is Dallas. Robert Covington unable to get his last shot to go. Down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
You can hear the coaches from the sideline saying, stay down. You can't fall for the pump fake, but Porzingis adept at it there. Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Doncic against Lillard. And the dunk by Doncic.
And Sean, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Doncic against Lillard. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. Nice D from Doncic.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 9 points, and no doubt that C.J. McCollum is a great player. Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Jones in at the small forward. 4 on the clock. Lillard from outside. Here's Covington, and he banks in the layup. Covington's got the lead up to 8 now for the Trailblazers.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Doncic against Lillard, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Always the connection with the teammate. That time Porzingis in the right spot.
Lillard outside. Second half just getting started. About a minute played.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Here's Doncic. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Powell against Hardaway. Charity stripe shot. The shot by Powell, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Trailblazers leading by 6. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. Pass to Powell. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, good luck getting a shot over the 7-foot, 6-inch tall wingspan of Kristaps Porzingis.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Here is Lillard. 11 points in the game. Kicks it out to Jones. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard misses.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Doncic against Lillard. From deep. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Nurkic finds Powell. Lillard outside. They could use a bucket. That one good for 2. Lillard's got 13.
Well, compact and strong Lillard using his frame and still finishes.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Stolen by Cantor. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Stops. Pops. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Kleba. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Kleba's got the game tied up here for Dallas.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. McCollum kicks to Anthony. Clock at 6. Back to McCollum. This one for 3. The shot, no good. Nice D from Doncic. 36 seconds left to play in the third. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got the lead up to 2 now for Dallas.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Here's McCollum. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. McCollum deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Anthony. No good on the shot.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And the shot goes in. Now it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
JJ's going to make pull-up jump shots, so the defense, they better get more aware.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks on top. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Josh Richardson out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Melly in at the power forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Brunson, good.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
The 3 from McCollum. It's rebounded by Dallas. Melly's got 4 rebounds in this game. The pass to Brunson. In the corner, Powell with it. Portland grabs the miss. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And staying with the play, Anthony.
I feel like Melo has always been a guy who doesn't mind hanging around down low, knocking guys around a little bit, and getting great second chance opportunities.
Brunson the pass to Redick. To the paint, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Trailblazers trail by 4. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Back to McCollum. There's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Just so hard defensively to stay after McCollum. He can be elusive, and then he can score from anywhere.
Doncic looking it over. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Passes to Simons. Doncic outside to the inside. Porzingis inside, covered by Anthony. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
McCollum against Hardaway. Goes up from the top of the key. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. And he makes good on the layup. Doncic has got 24.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Hard away against McCollum. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call. He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Now, here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Lillard against Doncic. Now Lillard. Off target with the open look.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Lillard from deep three-point land. Lillard again missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Off pass to Porzingis.
Those are the type of shots that Porzingis nails consistently, so defense is going to have to do a little bit better.
Here's Powell. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. On top, all right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry.
Is there anything about your appearance that they
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Luka Doncic's out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. And for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Michael Porter's out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Doncic. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players. But you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. That one falls.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
The pass to Finney-Smith. Hardaway with a wide-open look. And the 3 off target. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Feeds to Murray. Back to Porter. Lets it go from 11. That one off the back iron and out.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Not the start they were looking for here.
Murray finds Porter. Back to Murray. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
And known as a tremendous shooter for his size, Porzingis wasn't quite as accurate last season, which surprised some people.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, some people would automatically assume that because Doncic attracts so much attention that Porzingis would get more wide open looks. But you've got to remember, Porzingis missed a full season and was coming off an injury and needed to reacclimate himself to NBA gameplay. So that takes usually a season plus another season before you're all the way back.
Now Porter, after Tim Hardaway missed from long range.
And, you know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
You know, I like seeing Porzingis work his magic from there, guys, making great use of this spot on the floor.
Outside Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Here's Hardaway. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Fires the 3. Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Porter passes to Gordon. Back to Porter. The 3. Goes back up. Jokic kicks to Millsap. Just 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Murray, the pass to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Back to Murray from outside the arc. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Clock at 2. Millsap, and it's Millsap with the extra effort. Millsap's got his second bucket.
Yeah, Millsap doing good work there with the extra possession, converting on the offensive glass.
Here's Doncic. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. On the wing, Porter. Porter can't get that one to fall.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Kleba kicks to Doncic. A 3-ball. Millsap with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Porter passes to Jokic. And he could not get that one to go. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Brunson kicks to Redick. Buries the long-range jumper.
Very dangerous from outside the arc, as he's been throughout his career. All Redick needs is a little separation, and he's golden.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Morris, and he gets the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And here's Brunson. And it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
Richardson, good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 1. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got JaMychal Green. Bill Barton is out there with Morris. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Dozier in at the 3. Melly passes to Richardson. Shoots from the high post. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Morris. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Brunson kicks to Powell. Tries again. Pass to Melly. It's stolen by Green. Here's Dozier, and that one is stuffed right through.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Stolen by McGee. One-on-one here. Barton, wide open, he fires. Misses the 3. Mavericks trailed by 3. Outside, Redick. It's stolen by Green. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Brunson against Morris.
Get through.
The dish to Green. Let's go. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Clock at 4. It's stolen by Green. It's Barton with the drive, and Barton throws it down.
Running with purpose. Whenever Barton gets a lane right to the rim, he's going to rise up with power and throw it down.
In the corner, Powell with it. To the middle. Here's Melly. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Now, that's where you like your shots to come from.
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the second quarter. There's Green with the 3. And no good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Richardson left side. Corner shot. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Richardson, good choice of shot there. He takes shots that come within the offense.
Barton outside. Pass to Green. Denver passing it around. Kicks it to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to McGee. Denver needs to get off his shot. Second shot opportunity. Crafty move. And that's off the glass and in. McGee's got his first basket.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
The shot by Redick, no good. Denver's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Out to Morris, to the paint. Dozier passes to Barton. Dishes it to Green. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 1. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Dallas again missing. Porzingis against Murray. Outside Porter. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
And that jump shot by Porter is pure. Has such a fluid.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Some good action during the period.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Josh Richardson really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward.
Jokic has the ability to score from just about anywhere, but he's most dangerous inside. Tremendous skill in the painted area.
Doncic against Murray. And with that, the Denver lead is cut back down to 3 points with the bucket from Doncic.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Jokic kicks to Murray. No good from outside. Mavericks trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the shot goes in. Porter's got 6 points.
How about the commitment, guys, from Murray on defense? Moving his arms all around and coming up with steals as a result. Active arms and hands, a big part of it.
Porzingis against Jokic. There's the lob to the hoop, and Kleba slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Doncic against Murray. He dishes it to Millsap. Back to Murray. There's the pass to Jokic. Nice D from Porzingis.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The 3 for Doncic. Hits the 3-point bomb. 7 points in the game.
That is a sweet-looking jumper there, boy. Doncic doesn't need much space or time to get shots off.
Pass to Millsap. Porter against Hardaway. Porter, no luck. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Porzingis can't hit.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Jokic with the bucket.
Nice to see Jokic running the floor like this because he makes himself a big target in transition.
The Mavericks trailing.
And with what we saw in the bubble, Murray has clearly elevated his game. Showed that he could be a #1 option on offense. I mean, his output was an incredible part of that run for the Nuggets.
Here's Doncic. He can't hit that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Jokic passes to Millsap. Kleba with the rebound. Kleba's got 6 rebounds here tonight. You know, Greg, the further we went into the playoffs, the more Jamal Murray looked like a star.
I mean, Kevin, big shots in clutch situations. Logged heavy minutes, but, never wavered. A truly heroic performance from Murray all postseason.
Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Jokic inside. Guarded by Porzingis. And it's Jokic missing. Fast break Dallas. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Gordon. Goes back up. Second chance shot. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Denver.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Pass to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Hardaway Jr., guys, doing a nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives them in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
Murray with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The short one's on the money. Murray's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nuggets.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Doncic outside. To the wing on the left. Kleba kept alive.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
We're at the end of the... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Morris is out there with Will Barton. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Green, and it's Dozier in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
6 to shoot. Unable to get that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. Brunson against Morris. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. Redick finds Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Melly.
Boy, that long athletic body of McGee allows him to rim protect without fouling.
Denver in the lead. Now here is Morris. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And there's the pass to Melly. The baseline J. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
The kick out to Barton. And stolen by Richardson. Pass to McGee. Back to Morris. McGee trying to break free. Morris, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Redick inside the line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Back to Morris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Here's Doncic, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Murray's checked in for Denver. Doncic feeling it out.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range. Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. From 17 feet out, off the left rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Gordon inside. Guarded by Doncic. Up again, and the second chance effort by Gordon. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Fantastic execution in a tight spot. Gordon capitalizing in the big moment for his team.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Here's Kleba, and it's sent back by Jokic. Doncic finds Kleba. Dallas needs to get off a shot. 2 on the clock. Dallas no good that time either. The Nuggets leading by 5. Here's Murray up on top. Guarded by Doncic. Porter against Hardaway. And Hardaway comes to help. Here's Porter. Deep 2 from Murray. Jokic, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Jokic has got the lead up to 7 now for Denver.
You can't afford to lose sight of Jokic, not even for a second. This guy's always a threat to hurt you on the offensive boards.
Porzingis feeling it out a bit. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
Murray, no good.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. They need this one. Kleba kicks to Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. Dallas, no good that time either. Outside Porter. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. So we see Denver get the win here. They didn't make it easy on them. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for And check out the Mavs. Fashion first, getting off the bus, and now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. And for the Clippers, Marcus Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's George in at the 2. Hardaway finds Kleber. Doncic against Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis. It's hauled in by Zubac.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Jackson in the corner. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And the teams we're seeing tonight, Steve, they have very deep rotations.
And Kevin, when you can go maybe 10 deep, it keeps your locker room happy. It also protects your team against injuries sinking a season.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. Porzingis inside, working on Zubac. Doncic with it. Leonard picks him up, and it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Clock at 6. Here's Doncic.
Tremendous defense. Reggie has the quickness to stay on the ball and the long reach to affect the shot.
George, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. In the corner, Hardaway with it. No good with the triple.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Morris dishes to Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
George against Hardaway. A three from Leonard. Porzingis with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Hardaway passes to Doncic.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
That's good for George on the assist by Morris.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Jackson. Pass to George. To the paint. Zubac kicks to Morris. That one a little long. Mavericks have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. There's the pass to Kleba. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's George. He dishes it to Morris. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Jackson. And the shot goes down.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Leonard finds Morris. George looking around. Wants to get it to Morris and does. Hardaway against George. That one falls.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. And here is Kleba. Covered by Morris. Kleba with the bucket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
A deep 3 from Leonard. And no good on the last second attempt this time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On the floor for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Hardaway is out there with Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. No good from Zubac. Dallas leading by 3. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Kleba slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Zubac. Back to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Long and athletic, PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Zubac. And it's Leonard at the elbow. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Doncic against Jackson. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, we've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time. Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Redick, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
That one goes. Count it. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Richardson against Kennard. He kicks it to Beverly. For 3. Kennard's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Patrick Patterson. Beverly against Brunson. Pass to Mann. And Ibaka kicks to Beverly. Kennard, the bounce pass. Here's Cousins. It's tipped. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Clippers trail by 7. To the inside, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. From deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. The pass to Mann. Now Kennard. Richardson covering. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Trying to defend Kennard. You know he can hit shots with limited space. That helps him get you off balance.
15 seconds left to play in the first half. Out to the wing. Melly passes to Reddick. From deep. That shot off.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period was... And that'll about do it as we get ready for the...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories so far, Maxi Kleber getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for the Clippers right now, Ivica Zubac is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's George in at the shooting guard position. Puts it up from 15. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Leonard's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Clippers. Here's Brunson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Off target at the rim. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Reddick. That evens the score. George has got 9 points.
One of George's main strengths, able to stretch the floor with his outside shooting.
Passes it to Melly. Outside, Reddick. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Reddick's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in L.A., but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be. There are some shooters that you can't lose sight of. Reddick doesn't miss those.
Clippers trail by 6. Now George. He's got 9. Pass to Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Kawhi is carving up this defense. Love his awareness. He is finding the open man.
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Morris, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Finney-Smith passes to Hardaway. Takes the 3. Just 4 to shoot. Kept alive. Porzingis on the foul. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
In the corner, George with it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
1:05 left in the third quarter. Jackson against Doncic. Out left to the wing. Here's Kleba. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Count the basket.
I love it, Kawhi. When you have skills from the mid-range, you don't need to force anything.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Kleba. The dish to Doncic. Shot, high post. Good, he hits the jump shot. Doncic has got 8 points. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
George dishes to Jackson. Back to George. From deep three-point range, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Doncic looking it over. Lets the three fly. No good. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. He delivered. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Mavericks, they've got Dwight Powell, Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Melly in at the 4-man position. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. The Clippers in the lead. Outside Jackson. Back to George. 2 points. That one goes.
So far, George's competitive play has worked well. He's getting just about everything to fall.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. Here's Redick. Sinks the three-pointer. Redick's got 9 points now in just the second half.
J.J. Redick, one of the premier shooters in this league. Boy, he knocked that one down.
And there's the pass to Kennard. From deep. The Mavericks pull it in. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Now here's Brunson. Kicks to Powell. And goaltending is going to be the call. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Richardson against Beverly. Richardson, good. And it's a 3-point Dallas lead.
For a guard, Josh Richardson has all type of length. He is consistently getting into the lane, and he can score.
Everly with the ball. Passes it to Kennard. Shot clock at 6. Pass to man. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Shot's good by Kennard.
Always working to find open territory. Kennard's lethal in catch and shoot.
And here's Brunson. Pass to Melly. Dishes to Powell. Redick with the 3. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Powell's got 4 points this quarter. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 3. Kennard with 3. That one doesn't drop. Mavericks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Madison passes to Ibaka. Kennard with the ball. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. Ibaka, no luck. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Doncic outside. No good that time. Clippers trail by 3. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside for George. Leonard the pass to George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 22 points.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
The pass to Finney-Smith. Bullseye!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires the 3. Leonard, no luck. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Hardaway against George. Launches a 3. That one, no good. So it's the Clippers now. It's a 3-point game. Rebounded by Hardaway. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Left side, Jackson. Yes!
That's what Jackson's doing right now. Supreme confidence in the clutch.
Doncic outside. Little turnaround. Off target with that shot. So a close game sees Dallas taking. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now for Greg. And the Blazers couldn't have looked any sharper as they came through the tunnel. Every home game's a
Kevin, thank you. There is no question that Dallas...
Indeed. Something special, David. Thanks. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Luka Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. And for the Trailblazers, they've got Jones. Norman Powell is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Covington in at the power forward. Here's Hardaway. He can't get it to go. Now Portland takes it the other way.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
And when you want Doncic, he's one of those guys who kind of just slithers around until he finds an opening, and then bam.
Here's Lillard. Nurkic trying to get open, and that one's good. Lillard. And Covington maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player, can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the dunk by Powell.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And that one's good, Lillard.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Lillard looking around. Passes it to Powell. 5 to shoot. Over Hardaway. The shot by Powell, no good.
A golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Pass to Nurkic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Offensive rebound. Now the pass to Kleba. Goes back up. Porzingis inside. He's guarded by Nurkic. He was all alone on that one.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Porzingis against Powell. The putback, Nurkic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, well, a big reason Nurkic impacts games is for that ability right there, staying active on the glass at both ends, converting the second chances.
Porzingis kicks to Kleba. Nice shot by Porzingis.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Lillard up top, guarded by Doncic, and it's Lillard missing.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Lillard. Jones for three. Lillard against Doncic. That's short off the rim. Inside and stolen by Lillard. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter with. Before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He had this to say when asked.
I know that when the main guy
He's willing to bear the brunt, and he's also looking out for others.
Great leadership. His teammates seem to rally around that, and it's why every team he's on is a difficult out.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
They've got McCollum, Anthony out there with Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's Simons in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Down low, and Kleba slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Dallas leading by 12. Finney-Smith passes to Kleba. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
McCollum, he's excellent at handling the rock. He feels like he can get to anywhere he wants on the court.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That's no good, but only his first miss in 6 shots. To the wing right side, Simons offline with his 3.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Kleba, the pass to Hardaway. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. To the middle. Stolen by McCollum. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. From downtown. The shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Brunson finds Powell. Back to Brunson. Launches it. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Feeds it to Powell. Runs in the pass to Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Powell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And the basket by McCollum.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Here's Brunson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The 8-footer. McCollum, no good.
It's a very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
On up the court. Left side, Redick. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Anthony against Brunson. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Trailblazers trail by 11. McCollum outside. Can't hit from 12. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And Redick kicks to Richardson. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Right there, you see Richardson's size and length at the rim, possesses great physical tools.
Simons surveying the D. A 3-ball. And it's Melly with the rebound.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Here's Anthony. Banked in off the glass.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Now here's Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so it's Dallas.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 10 points, 2 assists, and that'll about do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
On the floor for Dallas, Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Melly in at the 4. The shot by Redick, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Brunson with it. Pass to Powell. And he banks in the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 13. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. Passes to Melly. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Trailblazers trail by 15. McCollum up top. Richardson covering. McCollum passes to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Anthony. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Anthony's got his second basket of the game. Outside, Reddick. To the inside. Here's Melly. It's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Simons. Richardson cover. Offensive rebound. Cantor kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Pass to McCollum. 5 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in. McCollum's got 9 points.
Ooh, what body control from McCollum. This guy's just a scorer. He takes on all comers.
Here's Brunson, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 15. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Simons, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. There's the feed to Carmelo. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Derek Jones comes in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Norman Powell's checked in for McCollum. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Anthony Simons. Doncic against Lillard. On the wing, Doncic. 10 points for him.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Hardaway has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Doncic. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Lillard outside. 44 seconds left in the 3rd. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right.
That was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now Lillard. He gets it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Anthony out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's McCollum. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from McCollum. And Enes Kanter picks up a foul. That's his first foul. Anthony on the double team. Melly passes to Redick. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Feeds to McCollum. Makes it off the glass.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Mavericks leading by 10. And the pass to Pop. It's Richardson on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. Richardson, no luck. Got a piece of it. Powell with the steal. Count that one. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Oh, yeah, high IQ basketball from Richardson. Values the easy assist over a risky shot.
Here's Simons from past the arc. Redick with the rebound. Brunson scanning the floor. Yep, that one goes.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Simons. Brunson covering. Here's Simons. Just 5 to shoot. Anthony finds Hollis-Jefferson. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Dallas leading by 14. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Brunson with it. Now Anthony defending. Brunson no good. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Off again, and Kanter able to finish.
Now, that's the staple of Kanter's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
It's Richardson on the wing. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Simons, the pass to McCollum. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Pass to Melly. Back to Brunson. This one for 3. Another shot by Redick. No good. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. 15-point game. And staying with the play, Anthony. Anthony's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Powell, the pass to Melly. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Mavericks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Redick with the three. That shot no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. 27 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Simon. Powered down with both hands.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And that one drops.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.